Good morning and good morrow to thee, everybody. My name is MiAh the King, your liege and king of nothing, and today we're taking a look at a game that came out earlier today on Steam called YouTubers Life 2. Now, most of you won't know this because this was way before I had any subscribers on YouTube, but one of the very first, if not the first video I ever put up on YouTube was YouTubers Life, the first one. So I find it rather apropos to do a video on this game as well, with it now released. I've been kind of excited for this one until I saw that price tag, so we should probably jump into this, yeah? Developed by Uplay Online and published by Razer Games, it also states on the Steam store page the following. Become the best YouTuber in the world! Collaborate with legendary celebrities, explore the city of fame, find out hidden stories, and follow trends to create viral content. Live the life of an emerging superstar. Fame, fortune, and fans are waiting for you! I just gotta say, a side note, I love how they make YouTubers sound like big movie stars. That's hilarious. So let's find out together if this game is going to be worth its pretty hefty asking price, or even more valuable, if it's if it's worth the time it's asking from all of us. So first up, we're gonna go on to the positives, like we always do. Number 1, the game's art style is very cute and colorful and pleasant on the eyes. No problems here. It might be a little bit too rated G in how cartoony and colorful and sparkly and yada yada yada, but still, overall, it's pretty nice to look at. I don't have a lot of complaints there. Number 2, the game has a tutorial. Yep, I needed to say that, so there it is. It's pretty easy to understand and get into, while at the same time introducing you and your character to the game itself. I mean, in my opinion, this is how all tutorials should be, so I wanted to make mention of it. They should all teach you the game in a simple, easy way that covers everything, but at the same time incorporate it into the game or the story, so as you're learning it and as you're getting into it, you're also playing the game and you're slowly immersing yourself and becoming one with the game, if that makes any sense. Number 3, the gameplay. Now, while the gameplay isn't something super amazing, what it is very fluid and well put together. It all flows very well. It's not annoying or complicated, and it's just overall pretty easy and fun to use. You have to make videos on YouTube and become a star. It's pretty much just that and the life around it. There's interacting with other people, there's customizations of your character, there's changes and things you can do. So, for the most part, the gameplay is okay. Number 4, the game's overall idea. Now, anyone can make just a random game about becoming a streamer or a YouTuber or whatever. We've seen tons of those. But this game doesn't just do that. They go just one itty-bitty step beyond that. They create a world where this is a real massive thing. I mean, we're talking about a huge city here where YouTubers mostly inhabit it. They can run and play with other YouTubers and stay out of everyone else's way, I guess. Stick all the YouTubers in that city and the rest of the world can go on doing their own thing. But who cares? This city is meant for people like this, and it's fun and cool. But basically, it's a part of life in this world. It's part of its lore, and it's kind of unique and cool to see how it's done here. Alright, so that's all I got for the positives. Now we're going to head on to the negative points. But first, before that, if you all wouldn't mind gracing me with 10 seconds of your time, which those 10 seconds are going to start after I finish this message. Not right now, or else they'd already be passed. So for those 10 seconds, which comes after what I talk about now, and within just those 10 seconds, you could change my life. I am humbly asking all of you wonderful viewers out there if you could support my channel. How can you do that, you ask? Well, you can hit the like button, leave me a comment, share the video, or hit the subscribe button. All subscribers are winners, by the way, so I'd recommend you do that one. But, any of the others help too, so please give me but 10 seconds of your precious time and help my channel grow. Thank you very much, and the 10 seconds starts now. Okay, I'm not actually going to wait 10 seconds. I got a video to do here, and I'm on a time schedule, damn it. On to the negatives. Number 1. The first thing that I noticed in this game was its price tag. I personally feel that $30 for this game is asking too much. Why? Well, that's simple. This game isn't that different from the first one, that's why. I mean, sure, it gives you a few new things and changes it up a bit, that much is true. And don't get me wrong, it is a marked improvement over the first game, but it doesn't offer me anything super outrageous to make me feel that spending $30 on it is worth it. It doesn't even have any voice acting. I feel like $20 is a far more reasonable price here, and so, I'd recommend waiting for a discount if I were you. Number 2, the sound and music. Now, while they are generally not offending, they are also pretty much uninteresting and bland. That goes for the sound effects and the music. I want to make sure that you understand that. The music is generic and bland, and it's forgotten almost immediately, and it never really changes based on what's going on around you, so it's not very immersive. And the sound effects sound almost exactly like the sound effects from the last game, and they're few and far between. Overall, I wasn't really impressed with any of the sound or music here at all. Number 3, the gameplay mechanic. Now, while I did put this in the positives, I also wanted to make a small mention of it here in the negatives, because the gameplay is also kind of boring. At points, it's kind of fun and interesting, and at points, it's really boring. You go make videos, come back and put them online. Now, that'd be fine if there was some more variation or deviation from the standard format, but as far as I could tell in my first 2 hours, there isn't. Maybe there will be as you progress throughout the game and get levels or whatever else, sure, but I gotta say I was already bored with the making video content mechanic after my first hour of playing because it was just the same thing over and over again. This is a minor complaint, as I'm hoping that this does change the more I play, but still, it's really simple and kind of boring, and you'll be doing nothing but this the whole game, so I was hoping it'd be more fun and engaging. And so that's all I could think of for the negatives anymore, and I ended up basically nitpicking, and I don't really like doing that in almost any of my videos, so I try really hard not to ever nitpick. So I'm not going to. So what are my final thoughts then? Well, I think the game is pretty good and pretty interesting. It's definitely not a serious game or a super in-depth game, but at the same time, it's not really trying to be. It's trying to just be a fun, casual little game for nothing more than harmless fun, basically. It gives you an open-world city to run around, which is kind of cool. You get to explore and do videos and talk with people and whatnot. It has events and dates and seasons. It has your own little apartment, which the game led me to believe can get bigger and better as time goes on, so I'm hoping that's true. I heard it has guest star personalities like PewDiePie involved, which is also kinda cool, I guess. It's almost like Stardew Valley or My Time at Porsche, but as a video game YouTuber instead. I don't really like that I have to do certain things, though. Like, the game is trying to make me into a specific type of YouTuber, and I don't really agree with that. I mean, I have to do Let's Plays for I don't know how long before I unlock the ability to do any other kind of media on YouTube, and that doesn't really make any sense. I'm not skilled at entertaining people. If I was, I'd be doing a Let's Play right now. But I am skilled at bitching about things, which is why I'm doing that now. So let me do a reviewer type dealie. Or if you want to do, educational how-to videos, then let people do that. I hope they update this game into letting you choose how you start your channel, because currently it's already unrealistic enough by saying that you'll gain 30 subscribers in a day. I'm lucky if I gain 1 in a day, and I don't need any more of its unrealism ruining my good day. Thank you very much. But overall, and in conclusion, I kind of like the game, I'm not going to lie. It's simple, harmless fun with a farming simulation type of feel to it. I think with a little more time, I could seriously get addicted to a game like this, and I intend to play it more just to find out how deep that rabbit hole goes. As for all of you out there, well, I mean, if you have disposable income or a gift card or something and that $30 price tag doesn't really bother you, then sure, it's a fun little game and it won't harm you in any way and you should grab it and play it. But if you're like me and you don't really have that much money to spare, I would definitely wait for a discount. The game is good, it's fun, harmless, cartoony, but I don't think, personally, that $30 is right. I think it's too much. And I think that I think the price should be lowered, and if it's not going to be, then you should wait for a discount. So that's all I got to say, everyone. Overall, I think it's a pretty good game. It's not great, but it's pretty good, and I'd encourage everyone to, at the very least, give it a look-see. You know what I mean? At least give it a check. Check it out, see what you think, see if it feels good for you. You know what I mean? So thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you wanted to know how my grandmother is doing from the last video, unfortunately, she passed away the night before last. Me and my family are dealing with it, but I don't want all of you to worry about that, and I don't want to crowd my video up with that stuff. So I'm not going to. Just enjoy the content, alright? Thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to support my channel, and I can't wait to see you all again on my next adventure. So until then, I bid you all farewell.